Hello everybody, this is Pocket Zombie. Welcome back to another Pokemon VGC video, VGC 2024. This is Regulation G. This is a new season on the Rain to Ladder. It did just switch over a couple days ago, so we are back in Great Ball Tier. But we're going to be doing one last video with our Miraidon team. We're going to see if we can pop ourselves back up into Master Ball Tier before we get the new team in. If not, the new team will have to do their own climbing, you know? But as you can see, there's no webcam today. My webcam's been acting up lately, so I think I'm gonna have to get a new one. So we're just going no webcam today, because it just wouldn't even load. So I mean, I don't even look at the screen, or look directly at you all in this series anyway. I'm usually looking to the side, so hey, it's not a big loss, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna, like I said, get one more team with this Miraidon. One more team. One more episode of this Miraidon team. I was gonna switch Heatwave for Skeledurge. We might do that mid-episode, but I think for right now we're gonna stay with Slack Off. I know I get the value in Slack Off. I just, as a player, never see the opportunity to use it and be effective. Whereas I see more opportunity to use Heatwave, and I think that's just more my hyper-aggressive playstyle. But yeah, we're gonna rock and roller coaster from here. See if we can grab us Master Ball seeding before this episode's over. For our first battle day, we are facing off against the Kyogre team. We got Kyogre, Tornadus, Archaludon, for Rigorath, Rillaboom, and Urshifu. Urshifu could be either or. I know some people run the Rapid Strikes to get that boost from the rain, but some people run the Single Strike to get the extra power since you're already running the Kyogre. So we want to make sure that we don't allow a Kyogre Tornadus lead. So I'm going to lead with my Miraidon and my Whimsicott. Having Iron Hands is going to be pretty snazzy here. Then outside of the Iron Hands, do we go Furgraph? Do we go Bear? What would Furgraph provide us? Helping Hand. We're going to be Tailwinding, so I don't think Trick Room's going to save us. I mean, it could. I think Bear is actually going to be more useful. Bear really only helps us against the Archaludon. Do we go Giraffe? We'll go Giraffe. Like that last spot was just so weird. Like Skeledurge is just gonna do nothing against the rain team until the rain's out. Like the Skeledurge could fight like the Archaludon and the Rillaboom once the rain was gone, but that's the thing, you gotta get the rain gone first. Okay, for Rigorath and Kyogre. So this is interesting because the Kyogre could protect, and the Rigorath could Trick Room. I might just double the Rigorath here. Let's Blast for Rigorath, Terrasilize, not Parabolic, Terrasilize, Electro Drift into the Rigorath. This might be a big old bait on us, but I really think that Kyogre protects and the Trick Room happens here. Because they saw we had Whimsicott Tailwind and we were just going to be faster than them, so I think they're trying to pull the old 1-2 switcheroo on us here. There's the Protect on that Kyogre. Can we knock out this Rigorath is the big thing right now. We get the Electro Drift. That's enough to win a KO for Rigorath, baby! Don't even need the Moonblast. We could have Tailwinded for free there, but that's fine. We should still be able to Tailwind for free next turn. So the Kyogre can't protect here, which is nice, because that means we can just Electro Drift that spot. Well, less much so now that there's a Rillaboom. So I'm going to protect with my Miraidon now. and still set up the Tailwind. Actually, hold on. I can Encore this Kyogre. I'm going to Encore the Kyogre to protect. And then I can just protect with Miraidon. And then I can Encore the Rillaboom. We got the Encore lock going on now. We got this Kyogre team on lockdown, baby. Love to see it. We're going to see the Terra. Is this coming out of the Kyogre? It is. The Water Terra from the Kyogre. They're trying to get as much damage as they can with this Water Spout that they think they're getting off. But they ain't. Watch this. Protect from the Miraidon. Fake out from the Rillaboom into the Miraidon. Didn't matter what slot that went into because we protected the Miraidon, and then the Whimsicott is the Covert Cloak. We get the Encore off into the Kyogre. Now that Kyogre is stuck doing Protect. Perfect for us here. Now I can just Encore the Rillaboom into Fake Out, and I don't have to Draco Meteor here. I'm just going to Electro Drift into the Rillaboom's slot. Gonna withdraw the Kyogre. That I could have also just Parabolic, or not Parabolic, Electro Drifted that slot as well, but it's going to be the Archaludon, so Electro Drift wouldn't have done that much anyway. Now we got the Rillaboom stuck in Fake Out. Electro Drift still does a ton of damage to a Rillaboom, which is nice. And now I can just double into the Archaludon, however you say this freaking mon's name. I'm going to Moonblast and drop a Draco on him. Although I could just Electro Drift the Rillaboom again to try and catch the Kyogre switching in. I'd rather just get rid of the Archaludon, if you will. The Kyogre could come in and come in for free where the Rillaboom is, and then get a nice Water Spout, especially if I KO the Archaludon here. Yeah, this is a good setup for them. But I think I should be able to deal with it. Draco Meteor. That did not do as much as I thought it was going to. That's a little upsetting. Moonblast. Drop the special attack, which is nice. But it has +2 on its stamina now. And then we get a Snarl. Honestly, here, what I do I'm going to Tailwind and swap my Miraidon for the Farigiraf, because the Farigiraf doesn't need to be here. We don't need Farigiraf. I would much rather have my special attack back, because I'm -3 right now with the Miraidon. So I need that back so I can KO this Kyogre. I'm going to withdraw the Archaludon for the Rillaboom. That's fine. That is fine. I get the Tailwind up. And now Kyogre's going to go for the Water Spout or Origin Pulse. Okay. It lands on both. Does KO both. That is fine. That means we get to bring in our Iron Hands and our Miraidon. And my Iron Hands is now going to outspeed their Rillaboom's Fake Out. So I can just Fake Out their Rillaboom and Electro Drift into the Kyogre. Which, also, there's no rain. So they might switch out into, Archaludon. I don't know how to say his name, man. So I just say both, try to cover all the bases. We also get our terrain up, which is so much better for us. So I Fake Out here on the Rillaboom and Electro Drift into the Kyogre. So only one of these two can swap. I would assume it'd be the Kyogre. Yep, Kyogre's gonna swap out. That's fine. We get some chip damage on the Archaludon. Fake out into the Rillaboom. Gets flinched. Electro Drift into the Archaludon. Wow. It's enough to KO. That's enough to KO, baby. So that means the Rillaboom cannot switch out to get its terrain up. The Kyogre has to come in here. The Miraidon outspeeds the Kyogre. And my Iron Hand should outspeed their Rillaboom as well. So I think we just locked it up. We can Ice Punch Rillaboom, Electro Drift into Kyogre. I should PP max my Electro Drifts because I'm almost out. Yep, there's a Protect from a Kyogre. I kind of figured that would be the case, but that's fine. Electro Drift, gonna run into the Protect. And then Ice Punch. At +1 should not one hit KO, but it KOs the Rillaboom from where it's at. And now it's just this Kyogre against 2 Electric types that are faster than it. I think Iron Hands is faster than it right now. Should be. I have pretty decent speed investment in my Iron Hands. The battle's just canceled. Couldn't stand to see their poor Kyogre just get obliterated. So we got the perfect lockdown there with the Whimsicott. That's like Encore and Whimsicott is just so strong that I don't see a world without it, you know? Like I'm wishy-washy on Protect on Whimsicott. I think having Taunt in that spot could be really good. It's like extra lockdown capacity. Not capacity. Extra lockdown choices. I don't know. I'm looking for a fancy word and I can't find it. But, yeah, we get our first win. Let's see if we can get another win in the next battle. We're rounding out. We're going to round out to Master Ball, I hope. All right, another Kyogre team. This one much different than last. We got Kyogre, Archaludon, Serena to stop that priority instead of the Fergraph. Garchomp, which I've not seen in a long time, so excited to see that. The Champao and the Tornadus. So again, I want to be able to stop a Tailwind or Water Spout from happening, so we lead the Whimsicott and the Miraidon. Outside of that, I think I need Iron Hands here just to have the chance to use a Fighting type move on Archaludon. Plus, we have Ice Punch for like Garchomp. We can Train Punch the Chien-Pao and Wild Charge into most of the other things. It has super effect for everything is what I'm trying to say here. And then, do we go for a Graph again? Fergraph didn't really do anything for us, but it was good fodder. Yeah, I think the Ursaluna just doesn't... It's so weak to so many things that it's not worth bringing just for your Archaludon, you know what I'm saying? So I think we go for Fergraph again. Gives us some utility on the backside. And again, the rain just makes Skeledirge so useless. Unfortunately. So same team against another Kyogre team. Let's see if we can pull this one out. This one scares me a little bit more because it's a little bit more of a wild card. It's not as standard as that last one was. So let's see. We got the Chien-Pao and the Tornadus lead here. That's fine by me. I just do what I was going to do anyway. Got the Sword of Ruin. We got the Hadron Engine. In all honesty, I think I Tailwind, Terastallize, and I Parabolic here. Just in case this Chien-Pao Sucker Punches me, then I get all that HP back. I'm doing a ton of damage to my own Whimsicott, but I should live. I should live because I do resist. No Terror from their side, no Protects from their side, even more importantly. No Sucker Punch. I think Chien-Pao outspeeds me naturally, though. It does. Icicle Crash, this isn't super effective. Still does more than I'd like. Don't get flinched though, and we get the parabolic charge off, which should get us all the health back. Yeah, gets the champ pow down to 1 HP. Knocks out the Tornadus cleanly. Get a bunch of HP back. Champ Pow does, of course, have the Focus Sash. Easy peasy. Lemon. Squeeze me. Is the Switch music not being captured? My freaking oh no, it is. Okay, cool. I was gonna say my Streamlabs was being weird today with the webcam messing up, so I thought it got rid of it because like it switched my whole Switch aspect ratio. Okay, the Kyogre comes in, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but we do outspeed it currently. We just don't outspeed the. I mean, what do I care? I protect with my Whimsicott, and I just parabolic charge again, right? No. This is what I do instead. I Moonblast the Champao and protect my Miraidon. Because this Kyogre could have a Ground Terra or some weird. Yeah, there's a Terra. That's why I didn't want to just go for it. I wanted to see what it was doing first. Oh, water. You were just going to let me kill you, is what was happening here. Unless you're Choice Scarfed. Choice Scarf Kyogre would be the only thing that could outspeed me here. Protect from the Champao. That's fine. That's honestly fine. That's honestly fine. Water Spout. Yep, that's going to kill my Whimsicott. That's even better for me, because now I can bring in something to ensure, to see if you are, in fact, Choice Scarf or not. If you're Choice Scarf, Kyogre, and Tailwind, you're insane. But now I can bring in my Iron Hands and just fake out the Kyogre. Fake out the Kyogre. And go for the Parabolic again. I could get flinched by Icicle Crash, which would be bad. Kyogre's gonna swap out. I think that thing is Choice Scarfed. I'm pretty sure that thing's Choice Scarfed. No fake out. Wow. Okay, I guess we're speed time with the Champao? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Because we outsped it there. We must be speed time with the Champao. That's weird. Okay. Now Kyogre comes back out. This thing has to be Choice Scarfed, right? It's the only reason you would do that. I think I want to... Well, if it is Choice Scarfed, it wouldn't matter, because I need to get rid of the Serena. I'm going to Ice Punch the Serena, swap my Miraidon out for Burgraff. Because I think Iron Hands can... I'm hoping Iron Hands can live a Water Spout. This doesn't help me. Why did I do this? This doesn't help me, because like I was trying to get in a position where Iron Hands could get back out to fake out the Kyogre. Get the Helping Hand too. That thing has to be Choice Scarf, right? Yeah, with the Helping Hand, I think this kills even my Assault Vest. Yeah. Yeah, damn it. It's 100% Choice Scarfed. That's insane. That's insane. Tailwind's gonna appear on both sides. Well, there's a moment of truth, I guess. Here's the moment of truth, I guess. I have to Electro Drift just in case I do outspeed. I want to make sure I kill it. Helping Hand. Does it go first? It's choice. Oh, man. That sucks. I don't see why you wouldn't have swapped out Chan Pao for Serena then on that turn. So it's just a weird play. I don't know. Yeah, that was such a weird play on that one turn then. Because if they were Choice Scarf, they would have outsped me and stopped the fake out. So I don't know why they did that, I guess. Maybe they weren't sure that their Kyogre would KO my Iron Hands, which I think even without the Helping Hand, I think it'd still KO. It's just so much power. That sucks. What are you going to do? Alright, we're going to get one more battle, see if it's not another Kyogre team. Not a Kyogre team, but what is going on? So we have a Serperior, an Iron Moth, a Kingdra, a Thundurus Incarnate. The restricted is the Necrozma Dunwings, which I hate that mon, and a Volbeat. Which does Volbeat get Prankster too? I know Illumise does. Does Volbeat also get it? It must. That's the only reason it's on this team, right? It sets up Rain. Sets up Rain, Tail Glow nonsense. Tomfoolery. I go Whimsicott. I go Miraidon. Iron Hands. Go Miraidon. I don't know that I go Iron Hands here. I like the fake out option. I do need Ursaluna for the Iron Moth. Do I go Iron Hands, actually? Yeah, I go Iron Hands. Like, Iron Hands doesn't do a ton to the Necrozma, which I don't love. I would love Skeledirge for the Necrozma. Do I just not bring Ursaluna? I think Ursaluna might be a liability. No. I don't like not bringing Iron Hands here. Iron Hands would be nice, especially against the Serperior, because it just walls the Serperior so hard. I guess Skeledirge also does. We just have to get out of Rain, because definitely that Volbeat is there to set up Rain, 100% of the time. But the nice thing is, if they set up Rain, the Iron Moth does less. There's the Volbeat and the Serperior. Okay. I think I stay Miraidon here. I do set up the Tailwind with the Whimsicott. And with Miraidon... Do I just like Electro Drift this Volbeat right away, or do I Draco Meteor the Serperior? What Terra is the Serperior? Is the Serperior Terra Dragon? I'm so afraid of that Serperior. I'm just so afraid of so many things. Okay, I'm gonna Terra. I'm gonna Terra and Draco Meteor. I just didn't want to Terra because then it makes me neutral to their Leaf Storm. And I thought about protecting, but that leaves me open to getting Encored by the Volbeat. And I didn't want to get trapped in like a Terra Dark Volbeat trying to avoid my Encore, because I want to Encore that Volbeat. It's going to Tail Glow. Okay, it's going to Tail Glow and pass it. So I'm just going to Encore it so it can't Baton Pass. Draco Meteor, no Terra from the Serperior. This does just want to KO it, though. So we get that monster out of the way, thank goodness. And now I just Encore that Volbeat so it can't Baton Pass. What comes in? Because it's not going to be one of the special attackers that comes in on this side. It's going to be, okay, the Thundurus. In all honesty, I switch out here. I'm going to Encore Volbeat. Switch out. What does the Thundurus even do right now? It doesn't want to do it in an electric move. I'm going to bring in Skeledirge. I think Skeledirge should be safe to come in here. Skeledirge. Encore into the Volbeat. As long as it doesn't have like a mental herb, we should be... Yep. So that now it's stuck tail glowing. Perfect. I can focus down this Thundurus. Sludge Bomb from the Thundurus into the Whimsicott's gonna 1-hit KO me, which is unfortunate, but that means I get to bring in Ursaluna. I can bring in Ursaluna here, because Ursaluna is nice for the Hyper Voice. So I can hit both, Hyper Voice to hit both, Torch Song to start boosting my special attack on the Thundurus. Yeah, the Volbeat stuck, tail glowing. Yep, they're going to withdraw. I was going to say, they don't want the Volbeat sitting in here. Okay, Necrozma comes in. Actually, Necrozma coming in is super nice for us. We get the Torch Song. Does 50% to the Thundurus. That's nice. Let's go. Hyper Voice. Oh, Flash Cannon comes out from the Thundurus into the Ursaluna. That's interesting. Hyper Voice is just going to KO Thundurus. And now we've completely nullified the Tail Glow play from the Volbeat here. Okay, the Necrozma has leftovers, it's fine. I should outspeed the Necrozma here, and I can just Shadow Ball into it and KO it. Unless, my opponent hasn't Terra'd yet, so they might Fairy Terra on the Necrozma. Volbeat, but I think I just double into Necrozma. I'm going to Blood Moon the Necrozma and Shadow Ball it. We double the Necrozma here. Because we don't want it getting too bulky. So it might start setting up Calm Minds, which would be bad because we only have special attackers. Probably Terra Fairies, so a Shadow Ball just won't 1-hit KO it. Like the Volbeat could Tailwind, which would help it a little bit. But I think that's all Volbeat would have right now, right? It's because it's gonna have Tailwind, Tail Glow, Baton Pass. Okay, there's a Terra. And probably a Protect on the Volbeat as well. It's gonna be Terra Fairy, like I expected. It's fine, that's fine, that's fine. There's the Tailwind from the Volbeat. Well, don't do that animation ever again, young man. Necrozma's gonna Terra Blast into, I assume, Ursaluna. Can we eat this? Nope. Nope. But this is a +1 Shadow Ball. Does a nice chunk. Does a nice chunk. Gotta say. My team's Tailwind does peter out, which kind of blows. I'm gonna bring in my Miraidon. Maybe Helping Hand is the last move on Volbeat. So I'm gonna actually do is protect my Miraidon and Shadow Ball. Could be Helping Hand, could be Encore. I just want to protect my Miraidon for a round because I think they're going to target the Miraidon here. Although they're kind of in a bad position all around because my Skeledirge is doing a bit of damage here. Okay, protect from Miraidon. Infestation into the Miraidon. Okay, it's Infestation Volbeat. Interesting. Earth Power into the Miraidon. Shaka, bro. Here's the Shadow Ball. It's enough to KO the Necrozma. Let's go, Skeledirge. Necrozma goes down, and now it's just a Volbeat who has literally just Infestation to damage us, and we are good to go. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that superior setting up. That would have been the worst thing in the world if it gotten... I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst thing because we did have Skeledirge, which ignores the boost. But we got rid of that right away. We knew what was going on with the Volbeat as soon as it tail glowed. Like, that's kind of the niche of Pokemon like Volbeat, is that you a lot of people don't know what they're gonna do, and they either leave them alone and let them get it off, or they invest too many resources into trying to get rid of it, and the other Pokemon are allowed to flourish. But because I've seen enough videos of Illumise and Volbeat to kind of know what was going on, I was able to effectively neutralize it without overusing resources or underusing them. So that is going to be the last battle with this team. Unfortunately, we do end off in Ultra Ball, so that means our next team is going to have to make the climb into Master Ball, but it won't be too much of a climb, and hopefully it'll be an easy enough one for them. But it does make it a little more interesting with newer teams to try and break that threshold into Master Ball to get that little bit of an arc for them. So thank you so much for joining us for this video. If you have any suggestions for Pokemon you'd like to see in the future, or team styles you'd like to see in the future, or any updates to this team that you would make, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, we will be seeing you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody.